What's up, everyone? Knowledge here with Reach Your Summit. Thanks for joining me. I'm really excited to share this video with you all today. This video is going to go over a brand new pack that I purchased that I'm looking forward to using throughout 2021. I have very limited use with it at the moment, so this is just a first look video. That pack is the Waymark Mile. So I got this pack with hopes to test out X-Pack a little bit more with a backpacking application. I've been using X-Pack a lot with Dyneema for a lot of my bike packing bags, and I've been very happy with the performance of the material. So after having a great experience with X-Pack last year with my bike packing bags, I wanted to try something out with backpacks. I was also looking for something that was a little bit smaller. Currently using the Superior Wilderness Design Superior 35 in the Dyneema composite fabric, which is a 35 liter pack with about an additional 8 to 8.5 liters of storage outside of the pack, bringing it to around 43 liters. As I continue to lighten my gear and also go with things that are a little more compact and still remaining safe and comfortable, but simple and balanced, the 30 liter Waymark Mile really appealed to me. So the main body of this pack is going to be 23.5 liters, and the outer pockets are going to add an additional 6.5 liters, bringing it to that total 30 liter mark. So let me show you the pack a little bit more up close. I've got it loaded up for the winter day hike that I'm on right now. Along with a lot of day hikes, I will also be using this for very ultralight backpacking pursuits. With this pack, I do have a lot of other gear that I'm looking forward to using in 2021. So check back to this channel later on if you're interested in that video going over all of that gear. Alright, so with this pack, I went with the VX21. That was the option that they had for blue, which I gotta have my blue because it's one of my favorite colors. So the VX21 is going to be a 210 denier nylon. This pack is going to be extremely water resistant, very similar to Dyneema composite fabric, but not 100% waterproof. And that is because of the stitching that is done to the pack. So a couple of ways to reduce the likelihood of things getting wet inside of the pack. You can use a Nylaflume or trash compactor bag pack liner, which I do with all of my packs. And additionally, could always add some seam grip to it or some aqua seal if you wanted to take extra precaution. So I do have all of my stuff inside of the pack liner, but additionally inside of Dyneema composite fabric bags. So in that case, I'm most likely not going to be seam sealing this pack. This pack costs, I believe, around $175. I think I paid around $195 for the shipping and one accessory that I had requested to purchase with this pack. Total pack weight with the accessory added onto this pack is 13.5 ounces according to my scale, which is incredible. It is frameless, so there is no frame structure to the back of this pack, but that is something that doesn't really affect me. I prefer frameless packs in most scenarios. And there is a removable hip belt with some loops attached to the sides here, and that hip belt is going to be a 1-inch strap with a buckle and some snap hooks on the sides. I typically don't like having anything around my waist, so I remove that and will just keep it aside in case I do want to use it on a specific trip. The accessory that I had added to this pack was a Lycra phone pocket or accessory pocket. This again has one of the snap clips here and just some stretchable elastic band in 2 spots. So I just removed the webbing here for the shoulder straps, slid it up and clipped it into one of the daisy chain loops here, and it's nice and secure. I'm able to fit my iPhone perfectly inside of this pocket. I'm really loving the craftsmanship of this pack, and also the articulation that I get with the shoulder straps. They're not sewn completely to the back panel of the pack. There's a little bit of webbing that is sewn attached to the shoulder strap and to the back panel of the pack. So the pack doesn't feel like it's pulling from side to side when I'm hiking. It feels like it's just staying on my back. It's an extension of my body, and that's something that I really appreciate. The padding on this is very beefy too. This 3D mesh breathes really well. Gives me a lot of comfort when I'm carrying weight inside of this pack. With being the capacity that it is and the lack of structure to it, being frameless, I probably wouldn't put more than 20 pounds in this pack. Right now I have about 10 to 10 and a half pounds inside of it with all of my gear and also my water that's in my pack right now. The bottle pockets on the sides are elastic and they're sewn in, so I have one on each side. I have a water bottle here. This one is a little smaller. It's an insulated cycling bottle I have right now inside of this sock. But I have also fit a 1 liter Nalgene bottle inside of here, so there is a lot of capacity in there. And I've been able to still fit a camera tripod or a couple of smaller snacks or Aquamira bottles. I actually haven't found too much trouble with getting the bottle out of this pack due to the angle in the bottle pocket itself. It hasn't been too cumbersome with being able to still reach with having the pack on. There's also a ice axe or tool loop down at the bottom here and some shock cord, so you can either attach the ice axe like I have it here, or if you're using trekking poles, you can put your trekking poles inside of there as well. There's also some cordage on the side to really compress the pack down if you wanted to, or I've taken a pad like my Gossamer Gear Thin Light pad and I've put that on the outside here and can really cinch that down and keep it nice and secure. There's also some more of that cord down at the bottom here with some line lock, so you can cinch that down and carry a pad on the outside or carry something else on the outside if you wanted to. There's a simple Y-strap sewn in at the top, right down at the back panel here, sewn in with the buckle, and then the other webbing and buckle, and has a good amount of room. So if I'm out and I want to, say, put my rain jacket or rain pants at the top here, I can do that. If I'm not using it, I can just cinch that down nice and tight. This is something that I really like having on my packs. And the closure is a roll top, which is something that I've really come to like. I have it with my Hyperlight Southwest pack. I have it with my Superior 35 pack. So this is something that I was really happy to see with this pack as well. And it has a couple of button snaps at the top, and I can either buckle it on the sides with additional webbing and buckles and keep it compressed like this, or I can buckle it across the top and then put that over there if I wanted to have it buckled like that. So a lot of versatility. That was something that I really liked with my Superior pack. Should one of these buckles break on me, at least I would still have a way to buckle the top and keep everything nice and protected and secure inside of the pack. There is no exact torso measurement for this pack. It's kind of a one size fits most. If you were to measure it out, it would fit between 12 to 14 inches, but I find this to fit me just fine. I have a 18-inch torso, and this pack fits me nicely. Nice and snug against my back, very comfortable to wear, very comfortable to carry, nice and stable, and very simple. All right, so just to give you all an idea of what you can fit in here, I'm going to pull everything out that I have for this winter day hike. I have my water bottle here, a regular cycling insulated water bottle, and my ice axe on the outside of the pack, as you saw. Some snacks, a wallet, and some quick grab items, compass, and some maps. Then on the back here, I have my Garmin InReach and some hand sanitizer. Then I have some traction devices. These are the Catula Exo spikes. My thin light pad. All of my accessories and my ditty bag here, electronics, emergency, first aid, things like that. A small cook pot and stove and fuel. I have the bivvy that I have featured on this channel recently, the REI bivvy inside of here. The Thermarest NeoAir Uberlight pad. My pillow. Sleeping quilt. And some clothing. Extra socks, a fleece, insulation, balaclava, down socks, things like that. So, and I still had room in here for a giant food bag. This barely even took up all of the space. I had plenty of room still on the outside mesh stretch shove it pocket here, and I still had some room in the bottle pockets as well. Everyone, I'm really happy with this pack so far. I'm looking forward to using it a lot more throughout 2021. Putting this to the test with a lot of winter day trips that I have coming up, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, hiking, and then as it transitions to warmer weather, I'll be using this for overnight trips and possibly even extended trips. I might also consider using this for the Allegheny 100 this year if that event does end up happening. So that'll do it for now. This was just a first look video to show you something new that I'm really excited to be using this year. Have you used one of the Waymark packs yet? What has your experience been like with it? I'd love to hear it. Leave it in a comment below. If you haven't yet and you have any questions on this pack, please feel free to get in touch with me or anything else in my other videos. Be happy to help you out. If you want to see a lot of other content that I'll be adding to this channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit the like button also. I hope you found this helpful. I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. And until the next one, I'll see you on the trail.